Hello, everyone. I am Kudafo, and we're back. This game, yep, let's go. Hi guys, one day. Happy Tuesday. Doing anything fun? Anything cool? Let me know, I'm always curious. Now then, here we are. Yeah, I already got you. See ya. Did I survive this? Yes, there's still some... there are some things we still gotta do. Hang on while it loads. I know that there are some tablet things we need to get to the ending of this game. I don't really know. I don't really remember how to get most of them. I think I know how to get one, but that's about it. Let's talk to this guy who we, who's out saying, "Hey, don't go down there." Hi.
Malleolus isn't receiving.
Oh, well, see you. Hi. Yeah, we had this conversation before.
Yeah? Wait, if I must have entrusted you with figuring out, is that about?
Couldn't stop it.
Look, it's now. I assume you.
No.
Thank you.
Bye. And the one who we can get one of the first tablets from is you.
Hello?
What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you
I
do?
don't know. I don't remember things so good.
So somebody think you were
Well,
going to steal?
I was just looking.
Is that all?
They said I did it. More than once. But I can't remember things so good.
A
And
liability.
They called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
A liability?
Yes. They said I have to live here now.
Naturally, since I am writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I'm sympathetic with your plight, in the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems like you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including more around the cistern, which are strictly off limits, well, since I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are liable to this community and must have the freedom limited to lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory.
What does it say?
Just happens they locked you up to what treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said, if anything, he gave me this key, and maybe all I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek.
Fortune smile on
Be
you.
quiet!
The priestess lady.
I can find out what it unlocks.
Said
You put here for a reason. There was someone else we need to go see as well. One of the things is we need to get in here. In here we'll get a lot. Enough for something in particular. Let's see what we can do.
I hope you have a good reason for flouting my weapons ban.
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm. Magistrate's orders.
That's nice. I'm gonna keep mine though. There's nothing you can do about it. It's nice having unlimited sprint. I think I can get over there from up here. Yeah, the only way I can think of which we can get that key from Dooley. Oh hey, look, a thing. So does this mean if... Coin pouch. Sick. Moving on. I know. Yep, here we are.
Welcome to life under the gold.
Yep. I'm feeling a bit
That's
on
good.
edge.
If you're not on edge, well, we've all been where you are now. I remember I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid.
I'll be going now.
All right, well,
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Oh, P.S., what are you doing?
That's the...
What?
Why do you think I'm stuck?
I know things are hard for you. Please just think.
I'm sorry, but...
Please, help him.
Alright.
Thank...
Can we
Let me
talk?
guess. He goes...
I was just gonna ask
I
what's wrong.
screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I'll be stuck slaving away for that time out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Oh, P.S., no!
There he goes.
believe he went through with it.
What happens
I
now?
have let- and I
Okay.
Thank you.
Reason I held out as long as I could, but without you, my life is only helping me meet again. This I'll already be dead, because death is preferable to another day in debt bondage to you. May vultures pick out your liver in Tartarus for all of eternity. Fun.
Wait,
You okay, bro?
did you just... That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well,
So you're Quinctius.
my name is Marcus Malleolus. You mean my and I'm hardly the only person with the condition. I like to think it is.
My mistake.
That's quite a...
Alright, see ya.
trust you through the door that...
Wait, now that I have this key, can I go up here? Hi.
I'm not so.
My bad.
I should. This is outrageous.
LMAO.
How did you get in there, you cheeky little Sturkus?
I jumped from 100 feet. Well, there's really only one thing we can do in order to make things work really well. But I don't have the right bow. Hmm? Oh! Well, that takes care of it. Well, the best thing to do now is really just to go back. And then come back over here. So, obviously, the best thing to do is...
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Well, time to go. Yeah, no, I don't remember how to get down there. Hi, bro.
Salve, friend.
You take care of some things.
All right, let me. I'll go.
Whee! Yeah, that's great. And next way is... I don't know.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Because I'm awesome. Hi, bud.
Salve again, friend. How is it possible?
I'm reliving the same day over and over again.
You're a bit like Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could answer the great boulder, causing him to step over. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. Anyway, I don't know
well,
which god united
about
to
we're kind of all
yourself
stuck.
into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So I'll tell you what, I'll keep doing whatever I can to.
Thank you.
Anytime. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although it's not as if I'll remember this. Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just
Okay, bye. Because now, I hate to do that. Well, actually, no, before we do that. That's what you sound like. Hello. Ma'am.
What are you doing in here? She needs the resin of a... It's too late.
What
She
happened?
was poisoned. And I knew Decius had some at his markets. That'll be then that anywhere else so all I could do is, and now I'll never know who poisoned her or how they managed to do it.
There's something I can
Unless
do?
you have the power, get me that Sylphium. I don't care how you get it. I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from
I'll get right on it.
Come.
Hello there, friend.
You'd never believe if I told you.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
I'll tell you what I can
Now
get.
you talk. Oh, that's... All
This is an
right.
investment.
Wait.
So we have to chant.
I suppose... Is it now?
It's in the Shrine of Diana.
What? I can't take... You promised to tell... What is this?
You can take it and you'll be able to keep it for the rest of your life.
I don't...
I do love a good loophole.
Don't even talk.
Okay, I'll get to you in a moment. Luckily, the two of them are pretty close together. And next up, we'll go back up. We'll go back over there. And you talk to
Alright,
Ulpius.
well,
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Yeah, we know.
oh no.
No.
You know about that?
You'd never leave if I told you.
You don't It's too... If I backed out now, I'd be...
What if I can help her
No,
too?
I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
There he goes. Sorry about this, my friend, but I need something very important from you.
The many shall suffer for the sins
That's not where it
of the
is.
one.
Wait, where is it? There you are. Got it. Can I hit you? There we go. Come on. Can I... Surely I can reach through here and get you. Come on! Oh, wait. Got it. Here you go. Hey, bro. Yep. You saw this? There's more, but okay. Zip line.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
You could say that. Hey, ma'am.
What are you doing in here? She need...
I have it.
What? Yulia? Hopefully in a moment she should... That was extraordinary. How did you...
I'm a time traveler.
I'm sorry, I must... That was like the gods hearing my prayer. You just saved a person's life. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her. In the meantime, I'm happy...
Keep me just talking.
Oh, no. There was one, but that wasn't...
Forget I said anything.
That's-
Bye-bye. Hi, friend. Give me 1,000 gold again.
Don't even talk.
Hi. Gee, I wonder if an earthquake happened. Hi, Sisyphus. Yes. I know.
You... Well, you don't... It's... If I...
I've already saved her life.
Oh, but we're still in debt, but...
2,000?
Yulia and I are in debt bondage to Matt. So...
Actually, I do.
Really? Wait,
No, you'd be free.
do that for us.
Of course.
It seems... Thank you for...
Here you go.
I just wish there was some way I could repay...
Don't worry about
I'll
it.
go and take care of...
Yeah, I've seen somebody remove a plaque from here. I'll need to find it to decipher the meaning of the obelisk. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that falling down there is a bad idea now. Very good, but how much do we have now? Oh, 6. Okay, so we're pretty good. What did I do from here? I don't know. I don't remember where I go from here. What do I do from here?
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Oh yeah, the cistern. It was a key to the upper cistern. I see. What's over there? Oh, I don't know how this guy was able to get into debt. There's gold, there's denaries everywhere. Lady. Okay, so it's not to that. Why would... Huh. What about her? Well, now we're at the point of what do I do now? Like I said before, I don't remember what I do from here. I mean, surely... Well, obviously there's something. Don't you need something?
Apollo, keep you safe. Feeling...
I'm
Lucretia. I'm tired. My husband, I would... So, as he... I could... The next... It's alright. And what? My... And... Oh, kind of... But... Well, she... Until this... The last... And then she's... But I... One of... He's become... I just...
I figured out the treatment for
You
rheumatism.
did? That...
Willow bark.
Willow bark. I have some...
There we go. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Thank you.
I hope you're coping.
Where the frick did that guy go? Rufus, there you are. That's what you sound like.
What business?
I figured out the treatment.
Willow bark. Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying. It was too much. See you.
Bye.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Yes.
Great, and I am leather boot. I have trapped and never have...
My nation doesn't exist
Is
yet.
this a riddle or... we will have...
Virgil.
Ah, I hear we... Look, I haven't done anything wrong. Hey, nothing
You like
gets
men?
by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like... And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Novium, I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the... So I hid who I was for what was. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, my openness didn't go down well among the. Nice of you. In any case, the Romans.
Do you by any chance know Duke Nukem?
Or at least I thought that was the case. It's not the strange thing. I've never really. If I had to. Strange bunch. They insist. If there are, all I know is.
Let me look into
I'm
it.
glad someone who lives or works in the. But if you find them, come.
I think I know who it is. Actually, I think I remember seeing a paper somewhere. Let me take a look around. It's in one of the caves. Is it this way? Darn it. If you take this bread, it's gonna be stealing, and then you'll break the golden rule. I'm aware. Someone's gonna need that. Oh my. What's up? Hey, look, another bottle of wine. Oh. Right. That flower's important for some reason. Me? No! Got it! I don't remember why I needed it. I just remember that I do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know exactly who it was. Pretty sure it's you. Yes. Do you know how it's
This is
name?
troubling, is it not? But my young friend Fabia confided in me that she saw someone leaving graffiti on his shop front last night. Perhaps you... I hope...
Bye. Have I met Fabia? Are you Fabia? No, you're Lucretia. Are you Fabia? Yes, you are. Oh yeah, you're that lady.
Shiny. Salve.
Salve.
Terrible The forum's usually dead quiet, to be honest. I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got... So I put my head out and saw some. I called out to them, but they just... All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted. So I suppose it could only be one of three people, or...
I already know who it is. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. But where do I find your note again? Why do I have so many markers? Or are these where their homes are?
And the tree you grasp at eludes you.
I already know! I know the plot twist!
It always returns.
Got him. What, you mean her? How will she help me?
A new face.
What's your story?
Oh my. I suppose, usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up.
So what should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance, and then you would find a way to... But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily... Let's do it your way.
Okay.
You know, I'm not entirely sure.
Stranger dragged me out of a river and conscious of me in here. What are you gonna say?
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. Have you spoken with any of... I really think you should. Good. I just don't want to see what happened to Liv.
What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was always so... And then she withdrew, stopped working and became despondent. But she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we... Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the golden rule. But... I just don't want...
Anyway.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm... What?
Oh wait, it's not you? Wait, it was this guy? I guess there are things I still don't... I really don't remember.
Coping.
I am. Hi, friend.
Oh, look, it's the rheumatism. I know that's not an excuse. And I know I said I'll leave him alone from now on. I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this.
Alright. Hi, friend.
Any news?
Yep.
You went snooping in his place? Have you... Really?
I found him for his thing, and he's a, you know...
Poor fellow. I've... Really? That's... Nice to talk.
Bye-bye. Alright, talk to people and ask them about their stories, I guess. You're not even good.
I'm a legionary of the first. I act as the magistrate. I also...
How'd you end up
I'm
here?
from Liguria, up north originally. Not anymore. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets. Then some Genetricum fugitor tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the blacked out and woke up near here. No idea. That's it.
Interesting.
Alright.
A river, huh? I hope you guys are figuring this out. Like I am. What's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Help out with but you probably don't. But there's... I'm not sure. It could mean that the Romans, who first started building here, were just copying Greek architecture, which they do all the time. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
Alright, go on.
Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake, and allows us to fish and farm.
If they bring water into the city, can we use them to escape?
Hey, not so loud. I'm not saying it's impossible. But...
interesting.
You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which, unless somebody figure...
Alright, what about you? How'd you end up here?
Sure. It was the rheumatism. Relentless. Unending. So I started thinking. Next battle came. And all I remember, and then nothing. I woke up by the river. Some strange man in an eagle headdress had fished me out.
Or do I need to talk to this girl already? Where is she?
Are they again? And did you...
Let's move on to the river.
I understand. What else? Keep asking. Livia's... Come.
Alright, I guess.
How come you're allowed a weapon?
Because I'm awesome! I wonder how this guy got here.
Citizen.
What's your story?
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians.
How'd you end up here?
My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They were trying to escape a terrible fire. Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank. I went looking for my horse and discovered that lonely temple.
Who haven't I talked to yet? Alright, I guess I'll tell you. So we met your memory lapses.
I know I wasn't entirely... What else? Yes. It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through. Let me ask you this.
I did.
And did you have...
Nope.
I see. Because I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. But don't follow too closely.
That is a good idea. I know! Uh-oh. Is this the grand reveal? It's a swimming pool.
All right, you're here. You were asking... Here. Look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp.
Yeah.
But do you see it? Somebody waking up by a river in a forest. It's just as you described. Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Charon, who, in exchange for the right coin, helps the souls of the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change.
There are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. But, on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I take it you know what this means.
This place is the underworld?
I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It seems none of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto, the god of the underworld, and why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if...
So we're dead.
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So I'm afraid I don't know.
Why are so many people here?
Question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage across the river. But that never made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being need with coins?
That's true.
In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins we had. He or she merely checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not.
Were you trying to keep this from me?
No. I mean, I had my suspicions, especially after Livia's ramblings, but I would never have figured it out without your help. I promise you.
So what can you tell me about Karen?
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman, or even Greek, you would know these stories.
I know the
Each
stories.
of them is slightly different, whether the storyteller was Plato, Homer, Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd help the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks.
Why didn't you all recognize Karen immediately?
To be fair, the ferryman isn't exactly as the poets described, and he, she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman with a hood, and I once heard Kabash mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Kerti, and Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kumut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took, they were always wearing a hood of some sort, and their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle is if your paths cross again. Now
That's all I had.
we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it if we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity. We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have two options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on,
We've already made it out once.
To escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
Can't we just escape the way we came in?
It's a reasonable question, but the problem is, this place is fairly well designed to keep us here. There's no way to climb up the shaft. And even if you could build a ladder big enough, just trying it would break the golden rule. We know that, thanks to the writings left behind by those who've tried.
No, you seem uncomfortable calling the god of the underworld by his name. Why is that?
All Romans try to avoid saying it, and the reason is quite simple. He might hear us. You may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so at
Hades!
your own peril.
Tell me more about confronting Pluto head on.
Is everyone so blunt where you're from?
Yes!
That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the Golden Rule, and maybe even put an end to it. As I said, Hercules managed to overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but you are no Hercules.
Ouch. Hercules couldn't manipulate time or turn matter to gold.
Are you telling me that you can? I won't pretend to understand exactly what that means, but if that's true, then perhaps you stand a chance. So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who.
Voldemort?
And for that, you'll need to enter the great temple overlooking the city. The problem is, the door has been sealed shut for as long as I've lived here, and there doesn't even seem to be a keyhole.
You're the only person I've listened to every single word of so far.
The desecrated obelisk in front of it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques missing from its base. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and angered our divine keeper. If you could recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again.
What can you tell me about the obelisk?
It's a towering stone monument with 4 sides and a pyramid-shaped head that stands before the great temple, a dedication to the god of this place. You'll find them all over Rome, but of course they were looted from Egypt many years ago.
Interesting.
It seems one of them made its way here too, although how is a mystery. However, this one is unusual in that each of the 4 sides is decorated in a different style: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and another I don't recognize. That means you'll need to recover 4 different plaques: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and a 4th, a mystery plaque. Good question.
Where would I find the Roman plaque?
To answer that, we first need to ask who would have defaced the obelisk in the first place. It would have had the god's name engraved into it, so it may be that whoever desecrated it wanted that name to be forgotten. And there's only one group of people I know of who might want to do that. There's a cult in Rome that often argued there is only one true god. Theirs, of course.
That's usually how it goes.
They've been known to start fires, as well as deface religious monuments whose existence challenged their beliefs. If I were you, I'd go looking for them. Of course, they've all been in hiding since the fire last year, so finding them won't be easy. But I did hear a rumor they have a secret shrine somewhere in the city. Perhaps, if you could find that, you might be able to recover the Roman plaque.
What, the Greek plaque?
No. But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow, Georgius. His store is in the forum.
And the Egyptian plaque?
Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, would be able to tell us. Unfortunately, he disappeared weeks ago. But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern, so perhaps you could talk to her, or just take a look in his room.
What about the mystery one?
I'm afraid you're on your own with that one, but perhaps finding the other 3 will illuminate the way.
Tell me more about escaping with the help of
As I mentioned,
Proserpina.
both Orpheus and
Proserpina is the
Sisyphus
guide.
were said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape, and Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Proserpina. What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale. It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage.
So she may be willing to help work against him to help
If the
us.
stories are true, then I suppose so. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels?
I hear the female statues whispering to me every now and then.
Truly? And you're only bringing this up now?
You didn't ask.
Then again, I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia. Can you tell me more? Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say?
It's always the same voice, and she's helpful, if a little cryptic.
Fascinating. Perhaps she's a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps...
Are you guys still following along?
Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
Not yet.
Oh, I see. Well, let me know if you hear anything that might be a thread through this labyrinth. All right. I would suggest not discussing this. As for Livia, it seems she's been shouldering the weight of this terrible secret all this time. Perhaps it would comfort her to know she's not alone.
I'll have a chat with Livia first.
In any case, may Fortuna guide.
Alright, we'll just talk to her quickly and we'll end this off there. Livia, I'm here to say hello. I can survive this. Hi, Livia, I'm here and I'm also alive.
Just as the... but it does not notice the crowds that come.
Can you look at me? I figured out. I know where we are.
Say it. Speak its name.
The underworld.
Then it is true. I was right.
You were?
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane. I had to tell myself it was true over and over again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the Metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid. He gives such an uncanny description of this place. I cannot help but wonder if he himself came here. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
I will do my best to remember the relevant verse. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly arrived shades are ignorant of the road that leads to the Stygian city, where Black Dis has his cruel palace. As the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, and is never too small for any populace, nor notices the crowds that come. There the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, and still others incur punishment. I hope I have done it justice, and now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Thank you, friend. I think I should rest.
Oh, and with that, I hope you all enjoyed. We know where we are. All that's left to do now is to figure out how to get out. You know, the proper way. If you'd like to see more of this, we'll play more eventually. We'll see what the polls have to say. Anyways, take care, everyone. Have a great day.